Hey everybody, what is going on here? Matt here with a Wind Waker HD gameplay commentary. Gonna be playing as Link with the hero sword, the hero shield, and the King of Red Lions. And I basically just stole someone's intro, which I probably shouldn't have. But I couldn't help it because I've been watching some old videos of some stuff lately, and I don't know. So before I go into the next dungeon, I'm going to go find the manfish right over here and get what I need from him, which is the map for the Tower of the Gods, which is our next dungeon. I'm not going to do a voice for him because I have a couple things I want to say before I start really getting into the Tower of the Gods. The first of which is concerning the big octos. I actually did go and look it up. I am partially wrong about what you get for the big octos. Obviously, the main one, which is the one with the 4 eyes, gives you the double magic meter. But all of the big octos with 8 eyes will actually give you a orange rupee. Or an orange rupee, excuse me. How do I grammar? So all of them with 8 eyes will give you an orange rupee, but all the ones that have 12 eyes will yield a piece of heart. And since I've already taken down 2 of them, that means there's only 4 of the big octos left. 2 with the 8 eyes and 2 with the 12 eyes. The 2 with the 12 eyes are at Tingle Island for 1, so I'm gonna be going there anyway, so I might as well deal with that. And the second one is, I believe, at 7 Star Isles, which should be 1 square north of Dragon Roost. By the way, I wasn't even holding the cruise button as I came in here. Welcome to our 3rd dungeon, the Tower of the Gods. Also known as the only dungeon where you are able to actually bring the King of Red Lions in. Because you actually do need him for this first part, since you have to move around with your boat. And plus water is involved. Don't know if this is where I should be going first. Yes, beyond this place, you must do battle with the power of the gods, but even as you do so, you must also borrow that power. This is a good hint, right here. Uh-oh. Okay, my items are somewhat set. I gotta re-add my bombs. There. I can't do anything about these guys right now until the water recedes. These are yellow choo-choos. They yield, well, either type of chew jelly except for blue. Coming up here, I'm gonna drop a bomb. GTFO. Do the same over here. And hurrying in here because I want to make sure I can get this. I believe this is our dungeon map. Alright, the other thing I wanted to talk about was, I found my stand. I remember, talking a little bit about having the other stand, you know, the one that isn't the charging stand. Yeah, well, I found it. I found a bunch of, other things, too, that I had. Like, I found a lot of my old, Pokemon cards. Actually. Come on, come on, come on! That's neat. That's neat. I wasn't really expecting it to stun the other choo-choos, but, well, there we go. Now, can I actually... No, but it is doable. Ha-ha! Oh, another one in there. No. Except that there's nothing there. Alright, so I guess I gotta wait. Good idea to get up on here, because I don't want to run out of my swim timer. Yeah, I found the stand, so now I can start using that instead of bunching up my pillow. Or not my pillow, my blanket. Where'd pillow come from? I know it might not seem very practical to have it, like, where I have everything right now, which is on a soft surface, but I'm making it work. And I never thought I'd actually find a use for the non-charging stand for my gamepad. So, you know, it makes me really appreciate having this console a lot more and having the things that I have with it. Ow. Get out of here. Okay, I need to get over there somehow. Oh! I remember what to do. Okay. Drop a box here, create the rainbow bridge. Oh, right, that rainbow bridge is gonna go away once the water raises. Yeah. This first part of the Tower of the Gods, since you have to wait for the water and all that, it's kind of slow-paced, which really bugs me, too, because, I mean, when things really start to pick up once you get out of this first part of the Tower of the Gods and start actually ascending it. Alright, let's put this down, let's go get our thing over there, and let's move on. We had to go this way anyway, because I believe you can't do anything with the other side until after we get our first small key, which we should. Coming right up. Yeah, in addition to finding the stand for my gamepad, I found a lot of my old cards, too. Like my line for the water goes down. Yeah, I found a lot of my old Pokemon cards and even my Yu-Gi-Oh cards, too. As well as a few other things that I had. And then I remembered one thing, which was I not only had like really old Pokemon cards, like the first gen ones, but I also remembered that when Black and White was the big thing, I actually did get more cards. Like, I started collecting cards again because I thought I'd actually have some use for them. Water's gonna start coming up in a second. What I have to do is effectively make stepping stones for me to come over there and light those, because I can't light them otherwise. Maybe I should do it like that. Come on. There. That'll work. Yeah, I'd forgotten I had, like, a whole bunch of, cards from the 5th generation, too. Stuff like the, starters, you know, Tepig, Oshawott. Okay, I was a little, off. Let me try this again. Yeah. I even had cards of some of the, legendaries, too, like, Reshiram and Zekrom. Oh, boy! And there goes another one. Oh, I am doing just dandy! And now I only have 2 sticks left before I have to come in and reset the room. And I really don't want to do that. Right. Take two. I was gonna say take two, but then I remembered you don't get the ability to roll when you're holding something like that. There we go. Yeah, at times it's like, I really like seeing some of these old things, because remember, it just gives me, like, I don't know if it's the right kind of nostalgia or not, but it does give me memories of stuff. But then again, I also didn't really get into a lot of these things either. Go, go, go. Ah! Alright. That'll stun him. Yeah, go. Let's get out of here. I don't want to deal with these guys. They mean nothing to me. Okay. By the way, I don't believe you go any faster if you, yeah, you don't go any faster with the swift sail in here, because, there's no wind. The sail is just so you don't have to use the cruise button. Alright, coming further in here, I can actually say for, one thing that, the atmosphere for this place and the music... by the way, red bubble. You can just hit these guys. I've seen a lot of people who have played through this game don't actually know that they could just hit that thing with the sword. You can. I mean, alternatively, you can use the Deku Leaf to blow away the fire. By the way, we got the compass right here. I'll have to come back to this room after I get the hero's bow, because I need it to get the thing that's in there. No! Ah, shoot. Anyway, the atmosphere of this place, well, it really does feel like you are being watched over and tested by divine beings themselves, because, I mean, obviously, this is a place meant to test the courage of men, as the King of Red Lions put it. Heh! Okay, and that just appeared. Sure, take it. Hey, joy pendants! I haven't been collecting many of those, have I? How many do I have? Let me check my spoils. I have 15. I gotta get 40. Well, I gotta get 20 in order to actually complete the game, but in order to do what I need to get 40. Ugh. Get with the water. Anyway, all I gotta do is just, like, come over here, and, I'm not deep enough to have to worry about... Yeah. Yes! I will take it. Now we have rainbow stairs instead of a rainbow bridge. I had something in mind, but I don't remember what it was. Yeah. Alright, let's get this thing put into place, and then I can, move on. Try to get to the... Matt, don't do that. Come on. There! I always keep thinking you have to just stand still in order to drop something. No, they're actually mapped to 2 different buttons. I don't know if that's like my, Ocarina of Time showing, or if that's something else. It might be. I mean, Oh, wait, I don't want to spoil things. Alright, at this point, we are now done with the King of Red Lions. So, it's up to just us now. Boomerang back, because I only needed the Deku... Well, I didn't really need the Deku Leaf, I just wanted it for right there. New enemy, Beamos. Beamos are annoying. There are also two different varieties. The ones with the pink eyes... Well... You see there, their eyes rotate. The other ones are the blue Beamos. These ones will always be... Hey! Get back here! Stupid Beamos. Okay, dropped... I can't do anything about those Beamos right now because they're only weak to one weapon. And in this game, it's the bow. Oh, he was coming for me. That down. There. You know what? I'm gonna try and lock onto them. If I can. See, I wish I could do something about the Beamos right now, but I'm stuck until I get the bow. Took quite a bit of damage there, too, now I think about it. That's not good. Alright, there is one more thing I can do in here. Provided these rats don't get in the way. There. Right here. Wait, no. No. My ocarina time is showing. There. I always wondered what this was originally, and then I found out this is where one of the Tinkle statues is. Speaking of, I do have to go back to Dragon Roost Cavern to get that one, but I figured I'd probably do it after this dungeon. Or, you know, next time I have to go to Dragon Roost. So, I mean, there are still quite a few things I can do there. But for now, I'll get the Goddess Tingle statue. Its salty seawater coney is kind of gross. I can believe that. I mean, if something's been soaking in seawater for so long, it definitely wouldn't feel all that nice. Ah, right. Our next trial. Oh! I could also use the grappling hook, but, really, I have no need for the other two, I don't have need for the red and green chew jellies unless I just want something. I don't know if parrying works. It does not. That's okay. I at least know better. Wait, what was I... Oh yeah, shoot, here I go again. Oh, ooh. Check this out. Oh my god, he talks! He talks again! He actually has voice lines! Yeah, this is a thing that we're gonna be dealing with now for the remaining dungeons of the game, which is escorting NPCs around. In our case here, it is these guys. So in a way, this actually counts as another tutorial dungeon, because it's giving you a bit of a tutorial on how to handle the servants of the goddess here, these statues. With very creepy faces, too, might I add. Anyway, I have to come back here once I get the bow so I can get whatever's up there. I know there's a couple things I need to come back and get. And I might be able to take care of all that and save the upper half of the Tower of the Gods for the next video. I don't know why I'm breaking pots and all that. I don't get hearts. Right, Wind Waker time. The only time we will actually learn a song inside a dungeon. Oh, hold on. I already have all of my 3/4 time songs, so now I'm getting my 4/4 ones. The command melody. My kin wait beyond the doors. Control them and guide them to their places of truth to open the path to the gods. Alright, on we go. And now we have more red bubbles to deal with. Thought I'd get her attention. Here he comes. Heh! I mean, alternatively, like I said, I could use the Deku Leaf and blow away the right, I forgot. I could move with the grappling hook. Well, I have the grappling hook out. Ow. I'm already at half health already. I'm kind of worried, especially considering what's coming up. I mean, I do have a fairy and all that, but still... I think you get the idea. I'm not too, confident. At least right now. He is breaking the tradition of being a silent protagonist! Alright, now we can finally, see what the command melody is like. I always like this song. It's probably why they chose a pretty neat song to be one that you use almost all the time in the second half of the game, pretty much. I mean, originally, of course, you would have to be using the Wind's Requiem a lot because you had to change the wind in order to move around and all that, and you only really need to do it a couple times in this game, unless you opt to not go for the Swift Sail. Alright, I need to put you right here. I think you get... yeah, you get a prompt from the Pirate Charm. Oni-chan, it is I, the King of Red Lions. I am afraid there are some areas to which you will not be able to bring the servants of the tower. But do not fear leaving them behind. Once you have awakened them, they will wait patiently for your return. Of this, I assure you. Why do I do that? Do I really need the UI? Do I really need to have the UI like that? Should be fine. I mean, I hopefully should be fine coming up here, because, I think you guys know what's coming up. This is where we're getting our dungeon item, and, yeah. The strongest non-boss enemy in the game. The Dark Nuts. And believe me, when you only have the hero sword, these guys are a pain. But they are very fun to fight against. Especially if you get a chance to take their weapon, which really hurts. Like, watch. After I knocked that weapon out of his hand, I was able to pick it up, and it only took 2 strikes. I believe a Darknut sword deals twice as much damage as the Master Sword would. And you can also smash these pillars. By the way, Darknuts always leave behind these. Always. So you're pretty much guaranteed to get their Knight's Crest and a bunch of other little items. So you don't have to steal from them. And with that, we got the Hero's Bow! Yes! Now I finally have a means of ranged combat. Let me just equip that real quick to my R button, and I don't think I need bombs right now, so I'm gonna put the, no, I want the boomerang there. Grappling hook, boomerang, and bow. And I need to remember, I have to aim with the right stick. I can move around with the left. The fact that I can't really hit my targets all that well shows that I'm not necessarily good with first-person shooting unless it is with a mouse and keyboard. Anyway, I had to do that in order to create a means of getting over here and bringing this guy to his rightful place. Oh yeah, and then these guys come to life. Those are Armos. That's just it. They're just Armos. Getting pretty high up in time. I should probably think about getting the remaining treasures and then coming back. It doesn't take very long to get back to here, so I can probably just quickly head back to the first area of the Tower of the Gods and go from there. Oh, nope, this is the way I want to go. That leads to progress. There is that other eye, too, that I was looking at, but, thought for a second it was, actually, I should have had the Deku Leaf out, because then I could just, paraglide over. And the Beamos can't do a thing about it. Yeah, so I'm only coming back here because I want that treasure that was in the one room. I honestly wish I could go get quiver upgrades so that way I can carry more arrows, because I like to use arrows a lot. But unfortunately, we don't get the ability to do that until we get our next dungeon item, which is at the Forsaken Fortress. Oh yeah, I can now deal with those guys a little better now. This is easily missable. A lot of it just due to the fact that usually at this point, you just want to keep going forward, but yeah, I have missed this a bunch of times. Just didn't really think about it. And it is one of our treasure charts for the Tower of the Gods. Unfortunately, I can't check which one it is, but I'm not worried. Alright, 29... Yes! I got him before he could electrify. Alright, so it's been, almost 30 minutes. I think now's a good stopping point. So next time, we will finish up the Tower of the Gods. See you guys then.